Mike Mullen from MikeMullen.net, and we're at Atlanta. And Dale Jr. is on the pole for Sunday's Atlanta 500. Great story. He was a little worried about the whole thing. Doesn't want to put too much pressure on himself. After all, he's only won 3 poles now in the last 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In a while. He hasn't won a lot of poles. He's not known for qualifying fast. And it was at 192 miles an hour, almost 193 miles an hour, one of the fastest poles in a long time. One of the fastest poles in the car tomorrow. In fact, there are a lot of guys over 190 here. Too fast? Well, the race speeds are going to start out at 187, Kyle Busch says. He's on the outside of the front row. And they'll fall off. I still think that's a little fast. There's some bumps down there. Hey, Carl Edwards loves the bumps. He says it makes the track have character. He likes it. He says Darlington used to be his favorite track, and now it's this place. This is a good place to race. Nice and wide. And there's not the impression of speed from a driver's standpoint during the race that there is when you look at the stopwatch and when you look at these guys in qualifying trim. But one of the interesting stories we came across today was, now that Danica Patrick is gone, what can we do to fill the void, the female void in NASCAR? I'm trying to get somebody to hire Mika Duno. You know her, she's got the blow-up doll. She takes down the IndyCar pit road. She's got Sitco, she's got Venezuela. We were looking at a lot of things out there today. We were trying to find out what's wrong with that Joe Gibbs operation. We talked to Kyle Busch about that. We talked to Joe Logano about that. We talked to Greg Zipadelli about that. We talked to Denny Hamlin about that. We talked to Lee White, the Toyota guy, about that. Denny Hamlin says Toyotas are down on power. Lee White says that's a bunch of BS. He says that the last time we had a test of engines by NASCAR, everybody looked pretty good. In fact, the winning engine last August was a Richard Childress engine. And we know that Kevin Harvick and Gil Martin and Jeff Burton and Clint Boyer, they've all got horsepower over there right now. 1-2 in the standings going into Sunday's 4th race. Pretty good. The ratings came out. TV ratings for Sunday's Las Vegas race, the overnights, not too good. Down about 20% from last year, but then they were going up against the Olympics in the hockey gold medal finals. Be interesting to see what they come out with in Atlanta. I think this is the first race we've had this season where TV ratings will actually be neutral. We won't be going up against some big event somewhere else. See how that works out. Friday night, Kyle Busch, Dale Jr., 3rd place qualifier today, Juan Pablo Montoya, says he's over the deal with his teammate Jamie. We'll see. Mike Mullen from MikeMullen.net.